Hi everyone, it's Jane from Hands Up Mallee. We've had a couple of questions recently about what it actually is that we do. So if we're not delivering programs, what is it that Hands Up Mallee actually does? And I thought I would just give you a couple of examples that we might expand on in the next few weeks. I think Hands Up Mallee is probably best described as like the webbing or the glue that's between agencies and other agencies and the community. And I really wanted to give you some examples of where Hands Up Mallee is working and the way in which we're working. So two of the really good examples are the Mildura Regional School Breakfast Partnership and the Generations Music Together Partnership. So neither of those programs perhaps at first glance look particularly innovative, but what is innovative is the way our community is working together to make those things happen. The School Breakfast Partnership, for example, is the only collaborative school breakfast partnership that we know of in Victoria where schools collectively fundraise and draw on the one pool of funding. So this enables all schools in our region, regardless of if they're big or small, if they've got a lot of parent input or not so much parent input, to have a program within their school. And that's really important to us in terms of reaching the entire population. So with Generations Music Together, that's our music program that runs in aged care for children aged 0 to 6 and their families. Instead of just situating that in one aged care facility and not allowing that to grow across the region, Hands Up Mallee has sought the input of parents, of aged care residents on a reference group, and we've collectively fundraised for that program to run as well and enabled that to be in all different parts of our community from Oyen to Merbeen. That's really the key work that we do, so making sure niche innovations don't just stay in one part of community and there's not competition between agencies and centres, but that we're setting things up in a way that it can go right across community to have the greatest impact. So both of those initiatives are innovative. They've started from feedback from community, or in the case of the Breakfast Partnership, feedback from schools. And while we don't deliver those programs, we sit behind those programs and make the frameworks that enable them to happen in terms of funding, in terms of working collaboratively and being able to scale. So they're really the important things that Hands Up Mallee does in community, and I thought it might be useful over the next few weeks if we interviewed people that are involved in those initiatives, just to give you a little bit of feedback on what they actually look like and what those things mean.